Hey, and welcome back for another episode of Smoking Butts and Tapping Ash podcast with your host,
Dave.
And I'm Scott. I'm back.
Hi, Scott.
Hey,
where have you been?
I've been under the weather for
that
about
sucks,
a week.
Man.
Still not 100%, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
You still kind of sound like shit.
You don't look quite as dead anymore.
Fuck off, Travis.
Oh.
He does look dead.
Thanks.
Well, they did take too much that one time.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious. At the hospital.
We'll have to tell that story, I guess, tonight.
Yeah,
we're
gonna have to now.
Yep. That just prompted it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can't find a picture to match.
So, first off, what are we smoking tonight?
I'm smoking the Valkyrie Man of War.
Valkyrie Man of War.
Never had it. It's okay.
You got that? How did you get that?
The My Monthly Cigars.
My Monthly Cigars.
Yep. Nick Gervais hooked me up with it.
Nice.
That sounds like a nice. That sounds like a nice place.
I know.
What are you smoking there, Dan?
I am smoking a Nub Habano.
Nub Habano.
Nub Habano.
It looks very small in your hands.
It does.
Well, I would call that a Travis size.
Is this a Travis?
It's about 3 inches.
Before we started recording, I held that up and I held mine up and I said, "See, Scott, this is the difference between me and you."
You didn't touch them, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rubbed them together.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's my cigar and your
Tastes
cigar.
funny.
And Scott. I'm smoking.
It's very salty.
The last call.
Oh, we don't care what you're
I
smoking.
know,
Let's move on.
By AJ Fernandez. Last call. I got this from Dan Ponder. He gave it to me when we were there.
Dan the man.
Yeah.
At where?
Riverman.
Riverman
Cigar Company.
We do like to stop there every once in a while.
When we cooked for him at the
Yep.
whatever it was, Pulpit Fest or something.
Yeah, good times. Good times, boys.
What's his roller event?
Yeah, the roller
Pulpit
event.
Fest was the night before.
Roller event.
Yes.
Which this year Pulpit Fest is going to like really grow. We're getting like a sampler pack this year from Nick.
Nick's going all out for this year.
Yeah.
First class airline tickets to go if you're more than
Motel,
2 hours
just-
away.
Just get a hold of
I'm
Nick
more than 2
Miller
hours.
and he'll book it for you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Got it.
Can't wait.
Yep.
I
So
got it down on my calendar.
What's been going on with you?
Nothing. I've been sick, so I really haven't done much.
You've just been trying to live.
I've been trying to live and get over my cough.
I think you
so
guys have had a bad day at work.
I did
It's
have
a
a
rough
bad day at work.
buddy.
It's a typical Monday dealing with the public, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yep.
And
Now
move
it's
on.
over.
It's over.
It's over.
Now we're clocked out and done.
Yep.
And just to think, to start the day, Travis was the one that was pissy pants.
Yeah.
I was not pissy pants.
You was
guys,
too.
You guys kept saying that all day. Because from 5 o'clock this morning
You
on,
must have taken the Midol.
No, you were
he-
giving me nothing
he
but
definitely took
bullshit.
two.
Yeah.
Took 2 Midols.
Nothing but shit all night.
All night.
Or all day. From like 5, I was eating my breakfast this
No,
morning.
that's
And you
not
guys
true.
are like, blah, 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 just,
Would we do that?
yes. From the minute I woke up.
Oh, so you know when we're texting you, you just don't respond.
No kidding. It was like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I was getting ready. Sometimes I can't just sit and talk to you guys all day.
Yes, you can.
No.
We deserve it.
I know you deserve it.
I know.
Yeah.
We're the best thing you got going for you.
It's true.
I'm putting out fillers for new friends.
We're the best friends you have right here in this room.
The bad thing is that's kind of true.
Yeah.
Yep.
See?
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
So what did you guys do over the weekend? Forget work.
I went on a little road trip. Went to Belleville to a St. Patty's Day
Oh.
downtown festival. They had a parade. We didn't make the parade. We went downtown, and they had food trucks and pretty good time.
Did they have beads? Were they throwing beads?
Yes, they did have beads.
Oh.
Did you show your boobs?
Yes, I did.
I knew it.
I got a bunch of beads.
I know.
Yes.
Looked like Mr. T walking out of there.
He's
Green
a
beads.
slut.
It was a good time. So, nice
you,
little town.
Travis?
I've never hung out down there.
Oh.
Friday was me and Rebecca's anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So we took off and had a little day trip. We went to
Did you get some?
no, not that day.
Not that day.
No.
Get some what?
Cigars. You
Oh.
bought us cigars.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
got-
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did get some cigars.
I did. I
Yep,
did.
You brought us back one. Thank you so much. What is this?
I brought you both back once.
It's a
Some Rocky Patel.
Sun-grown.
Rocky Patel Sun-Grown.
I can't wait to try it.
They had them in the bargain bin.
Where
they
did
in the
where did
dollar-
you purchase
the
them
dollar
at?
box?
Those I actually purchased at what's that wine? So Total Wine.
Total Wine?
Yeah, they're in.
It's a
Fairview
pretty
Heights.
excellent store.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to go in there for the bargains.
I literally walk in and just went straight to the cigars and walked
Yeah,
right back out.
their whiskey prices are just superb. They cannot be beat.
Really?
That I found. It's
Well,
insane.
I know when we had the barn before, I would go there and buy like a lot of stuff to stock up. Like their bigger jugs of stuff was pretty cheaper.
Yeah, they had handles of what is it, Four Roses, the yellow label, for like $40
Mm-hmm.
last time I was there. So I bought one and drank it
On the way home.
on the way home.
The
Yeah.
whole thing?
Well, eventually the whole
okay.
thing. but,
It was a long ride home.
It was a couple weeks. Yeah, it was like 2 hours home, Scott. What was I gonna do?
Yeah, I hit the bourbon pretty good Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to.
Sometimes I was trying to kick my cold.
Yeah, I kind of did too. I was
Yeah.
making
I
some
notice how you
old-fashioned-
guys always ask me questions, and then you don't really ever let me answer them. You just start talking about something else.
Yeah.
We asked you where you bought the cigars, and you answered.
I know, and you
You
stopped.
answered
But
it.
first, you had asked me what I did over the weekend.
Well, you bought us some cigars.
Yes, I bought you cigars.
No, really, what did you do?
We
for your
we went
anniversary?
for our anniversary. We went
So
up.
what'd
and
you do,
spent
Dave?
We went up and we walked around St. Charles, the old town down by the river.
Did you go to Mr. Thirsty's?
We walked by it, and I almost took a picture.
You didn't go in there?
No.
Oh, man, you should have went in
We
there.
didn't go
They have
in.
some amazing pickle shots,
I
pepperoni
saw
shots.
it. I said, "That's what I said."
Yeah,
Scott told me
it's
to go to
a pretty good
Mr.
place.
Thirsty.
You should have went in there.
We didn't go in.
What's the name of it?
Mr. Thirsty's.
Mr. Thirsty's.
Yeah, we need that. We need a road trip up there.
Yeah, we do.
It was
The,
neat.
the girls would like that.
It was
that
neat.
Would be
The
like
thing
a
was,
girls
it
trip.
was a little chilly the day we went. So walking around, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
that
was
would
only
suck.
like 55 with the wind chill of about 2.
Yeah, we need another fake spring to come back. This,
Yes,
weather
that's what I was
sucks.
kind of hoping for Friday. So we did that. We just ate some dinner and came back home.
Where'd you eat at?
We ate lunch at the Cheesecake Factory
Okay.
in the mall, and then we ate dinner at. We just went to Lotta Water Creek.
Oh, I haven't been there in years.
Well, we went. That used to be one of my favorite places. They greatly downsized their menu.
I hope so. There was like 1,000 things on it.
They
last
have.
night.
I mean, they still have all the. Oh, you're gonna drink some more of Dave's?
Yeah, help yourself.
It's free.
You might as well just drink the whole
I was gonna
thing.
say he offered
It's
you the
for
cans.
you.
You're like, no.
Yeah, we are drinking a Tipsy Tomato tonight. A little pre-mixed Bloody Mary drink that I enjoy a lot.
It's very good. I've never
Yes,
had
it
one.
goes really well with cigars, just so everybody knows. Unless you don't like tomatoes, then I don't know what's wrong with
or
you.
cigars. If you don't like
Yeah,
cigars
if you
or
don't like
tomatoes,
cigars.
you are shit out of luck.
Yeah, if one of the two things is not in your
I am
regular
drinking,
rotation, you're out of luck.
I am drinking some natural water, compliments of Wren Lake
Conservancy District.
Conservancy District
Did
Water
you just
District.
dip it out of the lake, or did you get it out?
Sometimes it tastes like that.
Is it
It
filtered?
does. It does sometimes.
Sometimes it tastes like that. So let's. What did we cook this week?
Well, you know what? Let's tell them because
This-
it's time for the weekly rubdown.
The Weekly
The weekly
Oh,
rubdown.
did you see how he did that? He got really
He
excited.
did.
Right, I
Yeah.
did.
Weekly Rubdown.
I did.
He's wanting to rub down, I think.
I do. I
This
definitely-
this week we did Loot and Booty Barbecue Everything Rub.
Yes.
We drew last time, and we had. I got shrimp, and what'd you get?
Lamb.
And Dave got.
I got some pork.
But yes, so we'll start with you. What did you do with the Loot and Booty Everything Rub there, Dave?
I put it on some bacon and smoked the bacon
Mhm.
on the grill for a while today after work. Just nice and simple. Just laid the bacon out, a little indirect heat with some of the Jealous Devil whiskey barrel wood that I've been using. And I think it turned out pretty fantastic.
You could
It
really,
was pretty good.
damn
I could really
good.
taste like the wood, the smoke
Yeah,
in it.
Yeah, you can get a hint of the whiskey aftertaste.
Yeah.
Man, I love it.
That's
so
why I
much.
asked if you had like something else on the grill while you were.
No, that
smoking
was it. Believe it or not, just that and the rub.
I will have to say, Scott's turned out pretty good.
Yes.
What'd you make?
I did a lamb meatloaf. I've never done that before.
I can honestly say I've never even heard of that before.
Took lamb ground, put a little pepper in there, some onions, the
Wouldn't that be
seasoning.
ground lamb, not lambed ground?
Ground lamb. Yeah,
ground
whatever.
lamb.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Vice versa.
Yeah. So anyway,
Take your pick.
put it in a little loaf pan, and then I put it on the smoker for, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes. And
So
then-
you mix the seasoning in with the meat?
in with the meat,
Okay.
yes. And then the topping, I made some a ketchup, put more of the seasoning in there with a little bit of barbecue sauce, and then like a little ketchup glaze on the top. And
Yummy.
It actually turned out pretty good. I would probably make it again.
Yeah, I have to say, and you guys know because you always give me shit about it. One of my least favorite foods is meatloaf, and I knew when you said, I'm like, he really is going to make meatloaf.
Yeah,
They
I thought
didn't
all-
think I was making meatloaf.
I thought all week he was messing with you, man.
No,
Posting pictures of meatloaf and you gagging over it.
I was like,
I was like, man, Scott's really laying it on thick this time.
I will say it was pretty good. I would eat more of it.
Yeah,
I could,
it
eat,
was
I
really
could
good.
eat it for dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was good.
I will do a bigger loaf sometime.
Yeah,
Smoke
that's
it.
pretty
It's-
tasty.
Yeah.
Now, are you guys interested in what I did? I mean,
Oh, what did you do, Travis?
I'm
Anyway, Scott.
I drew shrimp, and I had some nice big extra large shrimp. Put her in a little cast iron skillet with some butter and some of the seasoning, and put it on the old pit boss and let her go for a while. Just kind of tossed them around in it. And actually, I was worried doing it because I didn't think, honestly, that seasoning would taste. Because just tasting the seasoning, it tastes very barbecue.
It was very in your face
Yeah,
barbecue.
I think
you
we
just taste the raw
yeah,
seasoning.
you just taste that. So I didn't know how it would taste, but it tastes really good.
Yeah, it really cooks out and mellows down a bit. And
But also, I think with shrimp, I think shrimps go with pretty much anything.
yeah, you got a point there.
I agree.
Butter,
You put
and,
butter,
butter,
yeah.
and anything shrimp's good.
You know what I was expecting is that to be way too salty, and it was not.
Mm-mm.
No.
Even on the bacon,
No.
it chilled out and just gave it a
Well,
really
even
nice flavor.
On that shrimp, I added some with the butter. I let that melt down on the stick, and then put some in that. Then I put the shrimp in and put it on top.
Mhm.
I did it a little bit at a time because I didn't want it to be too
Yeah.
overpowering.
Yeah, I just
And
gave
even
it
when
a
I brought it back in,
dusting.
I gave it another dusting and mixed around. You're getting quite the ash there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna have to tap that ash.
Almost time to tap that ash. You got a good interest though going.
It does.
Yeah.
I
good.
think
Wanna
I'm
see
gonna.
how
I think I'm
far-
gonna let it go a little bit because it seems pretty tight.
Yeah,
So-
mine too. I'm gonna see how far I can get
Yeah.
this thing down.
So overall, on the three things, what do you think? What was the best tonight?
I think it was.
Of what we did, what do you think it worked on?
I kind of like my lamb. I think the best.
I like the lamb and the bacon. I really think they were all within half
I
a
do
point
too.
of each other. Honestly, it
But he
was
did
good
mention
on.
mine last.
I mean, it is an everything rub.
I said he did mention mine last. He goes, I like the bacon, I like the lamb.
Well, I mean,
I would
and then he just
actually
stopped. He didn't
shrimp-
even say the shrimp.
I could actually eat any of them at any
Oh,
time.
yeah.
They was that good.
Like,
Yeah.
I would eat all of them together again. That would make an awesome
I-
plate of food. Like, just like yours was probably the most simple,
Mhm.
you know, and my bacon was very simple. And the outgoing dish of the week goes to Scott.
Oh yeah, he did. He
for
went
the
above and beyond.
meatloaf
Yeah.
with the
Put in
peppers
more
and
effort than
onions.
anybody.
and I
Sure
will-
did. You had a week to make up.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will
I
say
did.
that. But I think this lives up to its name, everything rub. I think you
Yep.
could season
Put
anything
everything
with
with that.
this, and it would be excellent.
I will say Dave had a good idea, wrapping the bacon around the shrimp.
That was
good.
I did not try it.
I
that
tried
way.
that at the end.
I could see that
That's
being
the play
very
right
good.
there.
Yep.
Next time,
I would buy that.
me and Travis are teaming up and wrapping.
I will get some of
shrimp and
that
bacon.
eventually.
Yeah, if I
it's
find
good.
it, I'd buy it.
Yeah,
I think it would be
that
good on
chicken
a.
rub I got was excellent. That I got the first time, the
Okay.
ultimate chicken, something
Mhm.
like that. It was freaking
Loot
good.
and booty.
Loot and booty. They got
Yeah.
a pretty
That was
cool
the first thing I've
logo,
ever
too.
used from them.
Yeah, I like it.
I was thinking, I think that'd be pretty good on a burger.
That'd be
I'm
real
real
good
big
on
on
burgers.
burgers. I think that'd be good on a burger.
Yes.
Travis, you should go make us some burgers.
No, not
No?
doing it.
Oh, okay.
So
Smash burgers. with that
next
stuff.
week is
that on French fries, that would be awesome.
Ooh,
Mm,
yeah, maybe.
mm.
Next week is my week to pick again. And I've already got one here.
You do. Well, we got. Wait,
Uh-oh.
wait. Hold that thought.
What?
We got to score the rub
Oh yeah, that's
We
true.
gotta
That's
score
true.
it.
True. Yeah. So
before
score.
we move on. We
Yeah.
don't want to.
So-
don't want to leave the people hanging.
Yeah. On
One
a
to
scale
10.
of one to 10.
Hold on. I got a new. I came up with this.
No boy.
when I was getting ready for work. This is our new rating scale.
came-
Oh
to him.
boy.
Came to him in a dream.
Okay. We're gonna go with how many butts up to 5, and then how many ashes from 5 to 10. Like,
What the hell did you say?
tell me if this doesn't work. This is just a working idea. Like a 1 to
And
5.
see,
Now let's take something real simple and
Yeah.
make it real hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
yeah.
can't we do 1 to 10?
Yeah.
We got to do
you know,
1 to 5 as butts.
This is just an idea. 1 to 5 is 1 to 5 butts, and then 5 to 10 is ashes. Like 5 butts and 3 ashes would be an 8. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm just going to tell you what mine
Okay,
is.
just go 1 through 10.
You just make it up.
I'm more confused now than I.
So Dave, on a scale of 1
I'm
to
a
10.
thinker. I would give that an 8.5. because it's just a good all around.
So that's 5 butts and 3.5 ashes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that either. We'll just go 1
Yeah.
to 10.
Yeah,
It was a working idea.
That was a horrible.
It was
idea, Dave.
yeah, it was a dumb idea, Dave. I don't yeah, dumb.
We might fire you.
That's
over that.
something like Gator would come up with on their
Maybe
podcast.
we could just do like 1 to 10 butts. I don't know.
No, just do 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scale, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rank this?
I'm going to give it a 9. I kind of liked it. I would definitely buy it and
Yeah, I
use
would
it.
too.
I think it would be pretty good on some like pork butt.
I think it would make
I
an
would-
excellent side of ribs.
Yep, I would like to try it on that sometime.
I was
You did
scared
say
it would
that.
be too salty for ribs, but after cooking with it, I think it would make a mean rack of ribs.
Yeah, Yep.
We'll have to give that a whirl.
we will. It was good.
Yep. We should maybe try it on your pork butt outing, Travis. When, we're cooking those 1,000
Maybe.
pork butts that you're selling.
Maybe.
Yep. And just so everybody knows,
Mm-hmm.
tell them.
Oh yeah, we are doing a fundraiser for. You need another drink. We're doing another fundraiser. April 15th, we're selling pans of pulled pork
Okay, that's it.
for my oldest one, Mitchell. He's going to Ireland for acting class over there. It's a pretty prestigious thing. I don't know.
That sounds pretty awesome.
And yeah, he's going for 3.5 weeks.
Can you take a chaperone? I'll go with him.
So how much are the pans,
The pans are $40.
and how can they?
We got it up on the Facebook page, on the socials. You can get a hold of any 3 of us, me, Scott,
Yeah.
or Dave.
Yeah.
And,
go through the Facebook page.
yeah, we
the
got,
Smoking Butts Tap and Ash Facebook
Yeah,
page.
cash, Venmo, PayPal. I think she got up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Many ways to pay.
Many ways to pay, but yeah, you wanna
Reserve your pan of pork.
Yeah, reserve it early because might not be any extra that day.
Yep.
But there
I
might
hope
be.
not.
we
I hope
might
it's gonna
have
be
we
a
might
lot of
have to
cooking.
cap it at some point.
We might have to cap it. Yeah,
We'll see.
because we're trying.
They're selling fast.
I
so
think I'm up to.
get in there.
We just listed. I think I got 10. We got to sit down and make a list.
That's pretty good.
I think I got 10 right
For
now.
just a few days.
Yeah, and we're still a month
So
away.
what's the goal? Like, how many do you think is the goal?
To sell?
Yeah. What do you think the roundabout cap would be?
Oh.
Because people are going to hear this in about a week and a half from recording.
So
So they'll have
and that'll be
3
about
weeks.
2.5, 3 weeks
Yeah.
out from the cook. So
So people
I don't
need
know.
to know.
I don't know. Probably what, 30 bucks, 40 bucks? How many would you do for that last one?
I think we did 30.
30.
Okay, we'll do 40.
It's a lot.
I'm thinking 30, 40. We can do
30
it.
or 40.
We can do it.
You guys just tell us you want them. We'll
Yeah.
make it.
Worst case is we'll have to do 2 rounds.
We can get anything.
We got
done.
all weekend to cook, boys.
sure
We can start
do.
Friday night. And
That'll be a lot of cigars.
Mm-hmm.
I'll buy you boys all the water you can drink that weekend.
Hey, all right. You're so
oh,
generous.
man, you're nice.
I'm sending
Thank
a
you.
college kid to Ireland.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
But
all right, I'm in.
all right. So again, I'm going to point out that no one wanted to ask me what I wanted to rate the rub.
We're waiting. You started talking. You wouldn't shut
No,
up.
oh, you just ashed all over the
Oh,
table.
There went the first ash.
Oh, Scott.
That was a good one, though.
That was a good one.
You almost bombed it right in your drink.
I
Made
would
a little soup.
I would rate this rub, Loot and Booty. I would rate it probably a 8,
All right.
8 or 9.
So
I mean,
there we go.
I would definitely buy it and keep it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So average 8.5.
Yep. 8 point.
I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
8.7.
8.72534.
So now can I talk about next week?
Yeah. What we got on deck for next week, buddy?
On deck next week was mine. So we're doing. It's made by Code 3 Spices.
And they're out of Collinsville.
They're out of Collinsville, Illinois. And this is the award-winning. This Sea Dog Rub Code 3. Yeah, it's the Cajun blend. Award-winning Code 3 Spices Sea Dog Rub Cajun blend.
Never heard of this one before.
Have you been to their store? They got a barbecue store in
No,
Collinsville.
I have not.
I've been there once.
No, I feel like I need to go, though.
Yeah,
I
I'll go
haven't
with.
been there.
Huh?
Never been there, but
You
I'd
never-
like to go.
I went once.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
you
actually
should
when
take us.
I bought this. I bought like 2 or 3 little ones at the head of all of them. I got your guys' little packs over here made up already.
Nice.
Oh, look at you thinking ahead.
I'm on time. Well, got it going.
I gotta find some information here so you guys talk for a minute.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
Good Lord, that's loud.
It's a good time to do it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. This time for Would You Rather.
All right, let's hear it.
And I have to say, tonight's Would You Rather, I was inside making my little show notes, and I asked my 2 oldest kids, Mitchell and Reese, I said, what should be tonight's Would You Rather? And both of them little shits what are you talking about? I said, oh, I can see you're avid listeners of the podcast.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, probably. But then they say, oh, yeah, we didn't know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah. So actually, my daughter Reese, I hate to say it, this came up with this week's Would You Rather.
No, I hate to hear this one.
Gosh.
There's no freaking telling.
There is no telling.
Would you rather? Now, I'll go with this. Would you rather have a butt plug in your butt for the rest of your life?
Holy shit.
Now, you can obviously take it out when you have to poop. We'll say that.
Well, I would hope.
Would you have that, walk around with it and a butt plug in for the rest of your life? Or you have to wear vibrating panties for the rest of your life?
What in the hell?
Now, okay, do the panties like run 24/7?
Yeah, they run
Okay.
24/7.
All right, that makes a difference.
Jeez.
Run 24/7. And you got a butt plug in your ass 24/7.
Is there such a thing as vibrating panties?
Oh, Lord, yeah. Women buy them, yeah. I was thinking that. I was like,
Trevor's like, yeah, I got 3 pairs.
No, but I mean, we've all been to the lion's den. Don't hack up a lung over there.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Mic up.
Mic up.
Oh, my
Scott's
gosh.
still trying to get over
I'm
the
still
little cough.
trying to-
You know what? This is the hardest one we've had to do so far. Because neither one sound great.
That's what I know. She'll.
I'm going to have to go with the vibrating underwear, right?
Well, vibrating, yeah, panties.
No, panties. Straight up panties.
Straight up panties.
Lacy,
because when they make
vibrating
them, they make
panties.
them for women because, obviously.
I'm going to have to go with that because I really don't want anything stuck up my ass 24/7.
I really would have thought you went with the butt plug.
We know what Travis is going
we
for.
know what Travis is going with because you're used to that shit.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm going with the panties.
All right, Scott's with the panties. Dave?
Man, this is a hard one. Like with the panties, I'm afraid like it would just become too excruciatingly painful after a while.
Well,
How would that be painful?
But I'll say,
Like just imagine like
yeah, just sitting there. What if it
so you want to go to work with something stuck up your ass
no, I
and
don't
sit
want to
down?
I don't want to do either one.
Well, you have to choose.
I think either one of them for the rest of your life, you'd pretty much just become accustomed to it. It would just become like, eh.
So what if you like the butt plug got lost? Like you sat down too fast?
You sat down too hard.
Like is
too
that
hard.
is that part of it?
I don't know. That's what she wrote.
So can you take the panties off, or is it just when you're wearing underwear?
Well, you have to wear underwear every day, we'll say. So
Like what about like say you're
now we all go free balling sometimes, but
so like if you're jumping in the pool, you're not gonna have them on.
no, if you jump in the pool, no, it's a waterproof. Yeah, when you jump in you can take them
Oh,
off.
it's
We'll say you
waterproof.
can take it off to take a shower,
Man,
and that's it.
I'm gonna go with the panties. Although I know it's gonna eventually vibrate like a freaking paper cut crevice in your groin.
My thing is, I'm thinking, what if it got like I don't know where exactly the vibrator is. So what if it's sitting there vibrating your balls?
That's what I'm saying.
That would
man.
hurt.
Yeah, eventually that would really hurt. Not to mention
I had
it
to
would be
relight
like
there.
a saw blade eventually, like the lacy edges just cutting into your thighs.
Man, you're really picturing some.
Well, yeah,
fancy.
man, this is the rest of your life.
Well, maybe you could get some like in granny panties or something.
Like cotton.
Yeah, like nice cotton Fruit of the Loom, like high waisted granny panties.
Now I want to see those. I want to see some vibrating granny panties.
Oh Lord.
Okay, Travis, you're up.
Mm.
We know what your answer is.
I'm gonna go with the panties too. Granny panties. Yeah.
Oh my
Really?
gosh.
Yeah.
Even though your ass is reamed out and used to shit in it?
Whatever. Shut up.
Holy shit.
No, I'm gonna go with the panties as well.
Okay,
Wow.
back to the vibrating thing.
Yes.
Have I ever told you the story about my Vibradoodle?
Vibradoodle. No.
Yes. Back years ago.
Before you tell
Oh.
the story, make sure you remember you're being recorded.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's
It's
gonna
fine.
be heard by
'Cause
all
this
of
is-
12 people.
It's fine.
248 people.
No, back years ago, it's probably been 10 plus years ago. We lived at Lake Egypt, had the boat. Well, I come up with the idea of floating noodle right in the center where the woman would sit. I put a vibrator, a waterproof.
You actually
vibrator.
did this.
I actually did this, and I still have this thing. It doesn't work anymore, but I still have it.
Did you patent this?
No, but there is one out there now after the fact. I
You
should
missed your millionaire
I
opportunity.
should have went with my gut instinct.
Yeah.
But anyway, I bought one, had a little remote control. The women would sit on it.
Remote control.
Remote control.
Get in the water, and I could turn it on, and it would vibrate, and they went crazy. The problem was the range at the time. I had to be like right there by the boat, by the water, and then if they drifted off any, it would cut in and out. So I think nowadays with technology and the distance,
the Bluetooth range.
I think it would be a lot better off now. But yeah, I still actually have the original prototype.
Oh
Yes.
my
And
gosh.
see,
I
could have been
may
rich.
have to bring it, and we will put it on the socials.
Bring it to the take it. We'll take it on the lake this summer.
Well, it doesn't.
Travis
have
is
to
riding that
I'd
bad
have to
boy.
replace it.
it doesn't work anymore.
Well, no, I'm sure it's dead. I
Burn-
don't even know where the
Stephanie, burn it
remote's
up.
at. Yeah.
Stephanie, it's time to get out
anyway.
of the lake.
Oh, what do you mean?
It was very entertaining.
Yeah, I
So-
bet so. So I'm guessing you would just give it to women and not tell them it was in it.
Oh, they kind of knew.
Oh.
Once one of them got on there and felt it, they kind of like, ooh, I got to get off this, and would pass it on, and the next one would get on there.
My goodness.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway,
We could have been rich.
yep.
Anyway.
There's one out there now.
Oh, shit. So going forward, Reese is not allowed to do Would You Rather.
she's not allowed to do anymore.
That was horrible.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
good thing your kids don't listen.
Yeah. She won't listen, so she won't. I'll just tell her we didn't do it. But
Oh, this will be the 1 week.
1 week, yeah. The
Dad,
first
I
time.
can't believe you did my Would You Rather.
Yeah, Mitchell says he listens on the way to class, but I'm not believing him.
He listens to the music that he made and then turns it off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly. Yeah,
That's a nice intro.
He made our intro and
It is. I
extra
like
music.
it. I like it a lot.
So, now it is time for finance stories, or what are we going to call it?
Tales from the Finance
Fin-
Company.
Yeah, Tales from the Finance Company.
So I'm going to loop back and tell one that you guys have already heard, just for the listeners,
Okay.
about the repo incidents. So this was not long after I started. I've been there, we'll say, 8 months to a year, maybe. And before I had started working at the finance company, they did like a rent one type deal. Like you could order TVs, VCRs back in the day. Kids, a VCR is what you put a tape in,
Yeah.
and you could watch a movie.
Yeah.
Just so you know, ask
We're
your parents.
Oh, no, you want to know set? Just to interrupt you for a second. The sad thing is we're talking at work today, and they were talking about the parties in Carbondale, the Halloween things and everything. Well, one of the guys said, man, do you remember when John Candy, back in the day, came for the Halloween parties in Carbondale?
I don't remember that.
John Candy showed up somewhere, and like half the guys I work with know these kids. And
Who's
they're,
John
They're like,
Candy?
who's John? That's exactly
Are
what
you
one of them-
serious?
They go, who's John Candy? And I'm like, are you
Gosh.
kidding me? And they're like, yeah. And so then,
They're
like,
missing
the
out.
only thing we could get them to remember is, okay, you're young enough. I go, have you watched Home Alone? And oh yeah, you know the polka guy. That's John. Oh okay.
Oh, he
my
was in
God.
other stuff?
I'm like, you guys had a
Oh,
horrible
man.
childhood. Okay, sorry.
No
Go ahead with your
joke.
story.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
thanks for interrupting him.
Or you guys do it to me.
So there's two tales here, two incidents with repossession. I went to a guy's house down way out in the country. Like it was like scary country down by the river. You know how that gets.
Yeah.
So I walked up to him. I expect him not to answer the door because most of them didn't. But of course, he just opens it right up. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Well,
You the
He must
repo man.
not got very many visitors.
yeah, I'm here to get a payment." He's like, "Well, I'm not paying it." I'm like, "Oh, well, I was told that I had to take your TV and your VCR and, take it back with me if you're not making a payment." He's like, "Come on, I'll help you load it."
Oh my God, really?
Well, yeah, because they were pieces of shit.
Yeah.
TV.
I guess if it was a truck, I would probably say, yeah, go ahead and take my VCR or my truck.
yeah. So
I guess so.
yeah, so we go in there and we're toting this TV, which, felt like it was 1,000 pounds back in the day. One of those tube
Yeah, the great
screens.
Probably was.
Yeah.
It was a cool couple hundred, guaranteed. So I'm toting that back. He's just like nice as can be, just waving. I was like, all right, thanks.
Have a nice. You want a beer before you go?
Yeah. So what people don't realize in that situation, this is a little lesson for everybody. if you have something repossessed like that, they take it back, and all they can do is auction it for whatever they can get.
Yeah.
So imagine what a used tube screen TV would bring.
And a used VCR.
Yeah, and not a great one.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Absolutely
back then,
nothing.
yeah, $20
That's
tops.
right.
So I think we might have got $40 total for the 2 items after we were done using them, watching TV on the breaks and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And dude still owed, I don't know, $1,000 because it only paid $40 towards his $1,040 that he owed. So now he's still down $1,000 and still responsible for that. So don't ever let that happen, everybody. Just pay your bills.
So what do you do? Add a collection to his?
Yeah, so we just had to keep going down.
Wow.
He didn't answer the door anymore after that.
No kidding.
Now, the second time was a little bigger deal. It was crazy. I had to pull up. We were there to take a dude's Ford Ranger, and it was a pretty nice truck actually for, the clientele that we had. It was probably like a 2000, and this was 2004. It might have been like a 98. It was relatively new. So I pull up, and I'm driving a Mitsubishi Eclipse. I just got it, and I was all into the Fast and Furious movies, buddy. So I was just waiting for him to come out. So he does, and he spots me, a big bald dude sitting in a Mitsubishi Eclipse. I was much smaller back then, so I could fit in that car.
That's what I'm trying to picture.
Mitsubishi I was.
So anyway,
we used to work on them cars, so I know how small they're.
He jumps out of the truck and just hauls ass through town, and I don't know where I'm going in this place, and he knows all the back roads, so he's like whipping it, and I'm like fishtailing a little bit, trying to keep up with him, because I'm like, oh fuck, man, I gotta get this truck or I'm gonna be fired, So I eventually lose him after about an hour.
Now, did you have somebody with you to be able to?
Oh no, this was just me.
So what was you going to do? Leave your car there and take the truck?
I had to wait for the tow truck to get in there. I had to make sure this was the
so
vehicle.
you're just taking possession and then calling a truck to come get it.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Yep. So yeah, that's the rundown.
All right.
So anyway, I had to go back. So we made it our life's mission after this to get this truck at whatever it costs, even if we had to end up pulling it out of a lake. So a couple weeks go by. My boss is up there before work. He's been up there since like 6 a.m. Just watching, waiting. So he sees a dude pull up, get out of the truck at whatever time it was in the morning. Calls the tow truck driver. Tow truck driver's waiting like a block away. We were ready. So he like whips in, backs up, hooks it up, gone within 30 seconds. It was amazing.
Really?
Like, he was giving us the play-by-play. There was no like video.
Well, they got
phone.
them claws they can just hook up. And
Yeah, just grabbed that
it's
shit
quick,
and got going. So we got it back, and we're like cleaning out the truck because the dude said, I'm not paying anything. And we might make our money back on the truck, so we're just going to sell it and see what happens. So we pull out like one of those little baseball bats that people used to carry around with them in town in case you got in a fight and it was a little too much to handle.
Uh-huh.
Pulled a couple of those out and pulled out a bong or a one-hitter. I don't know anything about smoking weed, but it was some sort of device for smoking weed. And then a Polaroid picture of his girlfriend straight up bent over in these sweatpants that said Bootylicious across the back. And we hung that up in the back office. It might still be there to this day. Maybe. I hope it is.
Bootylicious.
Yeah, so that was my one and only time I had to do a little repossession action. I never want to do it again.
Dave's getting tipsy on the tomato.
One's enough.
That's one. I don't think I would want to be a repo guy either.
Oh, I think I would.
Oh,
I think you'd probably be. Yeah, I could see you doing it.
I'd be good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely something. It takes a certain kind of person. What are you pointing at?
You're burning a little anyway.
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
am burning.
A little unraveling. This thing is actually
unraveling, but
burning pretty good.
And
Do you like it now?
Man of War.
It's growing on me. Yes.
Where's your label at? Let me see that label.
At first, I was like, I don't know about it, but now that I've been into it a while, it's not bad. I
The
kind of like
Valkyrie. Man, that's a pretty sweet label.
it. It is.
it is a nice label.
Yeah.
Nice little Trojan helmet on it. Spartan helmet.
This is my last call here. It's burnt pretty good until the end here, but when I took the band off, it grabbed just a little bit of the band with it.
Yeah.
With the into the wrapper, so it's
You
coming,
took it off too soon.
Yeah, it's coming unraveled there.
Yeah.
I did probably
Yeah.
take it off too soon.
Oh well,
It didn't come undone.
happens.
But I mean, it's good.
Yeah. Would you smoke it again?
In all honesty, I probably wouldn't seek it out and buy it. No.
But you would smoke it for free.
Yeah, if Scott buys me one of these or you, yeah,
Okay.
I'll
All right, but
yeah.
you wouldn't go look for one.
No, I
Okay.
wouldn't. You guys would probably like it a little more.
I would actually smoke this again. At first, I was like, nah, probably not. But now that I'm into it, I think I could.
Those I've had one of the nubs. I had a nub Connecticut, I think, and it was
Yeah.
really good. It was really
It's
good.
a pretty dang good cigar. It's got kind of a tight draw on this one.
Yeah. You want to
But
do a
you'll
V-cut?
have that. What?
You do a V-cut?
I did a V-cut. I think I should have done a flat cut, straight cut.
Mitchell, he's been smoking one with me every once in a while, and he has really liked. I showed him how to do the like cross cut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he really.
What has he
crown
been? What's
cut.
he been smoking?
Well, like the last one, like his birthday was this past Saturday, and so I was kind of excited when I was up there, and I bought. He's kind of like me. He likes the sweeter ones.
The fan.
He likes the sweeter ones, and so I got him I got him a Java mint, and I got him a Java latte.
Did he like the mint?
He hadn't smoked the mint yet. He smoked
Okay.
the latte with me Saturday morning on his birthday, and he said he really liked that.
Okay.
But
good.
so far he's liked that. He's liked the Tobacco Special. They're harder to find, and I really like them. But he liked the. Now my mind just went blank. It's the Jamaican one. The Upsetters.
Oh, okay.
There's
They
like
don't have
three
them
of-
in Marion anymore?
They might. I haven't been over
Oh,
Marion in
okay.
a while. Speakeasy. I haven't been over there.
So just straight cut it. World of difference. Totally different.
Oh, you just straight cut it over.
Yeah, it's like double the flavor. So
When I
that's what
did
I'm gonna do
mine,
from now
I
on
was still
with
straight
these.
cutting everything. I've just in the
Yeah.
last 6-7 months kind of started V cutting.
I like a V cut. Of course,
Yeah,
this one
I usually
can.
do too.
But that
But
nub
this
I
one- This
smoked.
one's a little tight.
Me and
so-
Scott actually smoked that one night at our lake place, and remember that thing.
Oh yeah.
It smoked down. I was almost
Yeah,
to the
it was
band
good.
and hadn't ashed yet.
Yeah, the first
It
one
was
I had
tight.
was a coffee flavored one or
Mhm.
something, and you guys saw it. Like
I want to try that one.
I had left it in my travel case for like a week, and it had cracked and all kinds of stuff. And I got home, peeled the whole wrapper off, and still smoked it.
Still smoked it.
It was.
Did you get
it was
any
put
of those
together so well?
coffee ones in your big bundle you bought?
I didn't. No, just all
well,
regular
I'm gonna have
ones.
you give me one.
No, well, I'll get you one.
Hmm.
If they have any more. Because I'd like to smoke another one just because to see how it is with a whole cigar.
Just to see.
Yeah.
Just to see.
Yep, just the
wonder.
tip.
So what else we got going on?
I don't know. We got to draw for our food next week, don't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've got those
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
What do we? So
one more
next week,
time. One more time.
One more time.
What's the rub?
Next week's rub, listen
taking
in,
on?
guys. Will be it's from Code 3 Spices in Collinsville, Illinois.
The local
they-
rub.
Yeah, local rub. They're really nice guys there when I stopped in at the store. But this is it's
Sea Dog.
Sea Dog rub. I don't know. I think that's all of them. I think that's just their
Oh.
guy. But it says Cajun blend because all of them, like the other ones I got in there,
Oh,
says
okay.
sweet or something.
Okay.
So I think they're all Sea Dog rub, but this is the Cajun blend from them.
Okay.
So we're going to do
Okay.
that. And then this week we have, we did beans, a bean dish, and rice.
So we're going for sides again.
And
Yeah,
cheese.
and cheese dish. Anything you want to do with any three of those. Anything with
Okay.
cheese.
All right.
All right. Who's drawing first?
Scott can go first. He wasn't here. He blames
Yeah.
us.
He says we
Forgetting
screwed
the
him last
meatloaf.
week. That's one. What do you got?
Well, let me see here.
Dave's drawing?
I have the beans.
Oh, good.
Oh, I
I
think
know what
that's
I
the one
want.
you wanted.
I'm hoping.
Nice.
I bet Dave gets the one I want. I don't know. I really hope I got what I wanted.
Let's see.
What'd you
Let's
want?
see.
Cheese?
I wanted cheese.
I got the cheese.
So that means I got rice.
That's great.
That's great.
Oh, I
Beans,
got to get to
rice.
thinking here.
Yep. Here's your guys' samples of it for next week.
Okay.
Already got those ready.
Okay.
So we'll see how the old Cajun blend
Ooh, I
from
can't wait to do
Code
my
3
beans.
Spices.
You know, back to this week's rub, the Loot and Booty Everything rub.
Yeah.
After drinking these Bloody Marys all night, it would be awesome to rim your glass with a Bloody Mary.
Ooh.
We should have done that.
Well, we talked about that last week.
What about my smoker? The little
Oh,
smoked
yeah.
Bloody Mary.
Oh, buddy, we might have to try something out.
We tried that, or we talked about that last week with the jam and jerk or whatever. The margarita, that I said that would probably be good, like on a, you know how like they do the rim on a margarita or something, because it was just, it had a lot of nutmeg or cinnamon in it.
Yes.
So it was sweet. So I think you could do some kind of drink with that.
Yeah,
And
it's
it would
the
be-
allspice.
Yeah, it would be pretty good. So we could try this one.
I could go a good long while without any more allspice, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I'll say that probably
A little bit went a long
definitely
way.
of all the ones we've done. Now that we've done several, but that was my least favorite so far.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it was bad. It's just
It wasn't bad.
It
It's
had
just
its, it had
now
its
and
time and
again.
place.
Right.
Yeah, it's maybe more of a summertime thing, and maybe I just wanted something a little more savory.
I would like to try it on some wings, just to kind of like a dry rub. I think it would
Mm-hmm.
be good there.
I have one inside. Next time it's mine to draw, I already have mine picked out in there. It's a brand new bottle. I bought it on one of our trips when we went to St. Louis barbecue store, and it was like on their closeout thing or something, and it was like, I don't know, $4 or $5 for the big bottle, and I brought it home, and I don't know. I'll talk about it later.
Okay.
I haven't used it on anything because I do not know what to use it on,
Okay.
but we'll talk about it. I already got mine picked out for next
I
time.
can't wait.
So or I can even do 2 weeks in a row.
I got to
You guys
figure
don't
out
have
what
one.
I'm picking for the next
Yeah.
episode.
If you guys don't want to,
I'm up next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, you are, Dave. No,
What?
I am.
No, you are.
I am.
Yeah, he did this.
Your
one.
turn.
Sweet.
Yep.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all right, guys.
Should be a interesting episode next week. I'm going to try to get creative somehow.
So
I
you
don't know
got-
how.
geez, yeah, see, that's the one I really wanted.
We're going
I already
to
had some
figure it out.
ideas.
We'll do some Cajun beans.
Mhm.
I'm doing some kind of Cajun rice dish.
We might have to put my
A
beans
little
in your
gumbo.
rice.
You make some gumbo with that. Mm-hmm.
That sounds expensive.
Gumbo's cheap, man. Well, it can be.
Do you have any shrimp left over? Do shrimp
No,
rice?
I did the whole bag tonight.
I know you
I'm
got
just trying to
plenty of
give you ideas.
sausage.
You are a sausage king.
Sausage
I'm the
connoisseur.
sausage king of Chicago.
Connoisseur.
Something.
What was his name? Remember in Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
You know when they go in the fancy restaurant and he
I haven't seen that in years, man.
Abe Froman, I think. And
How
he goes
have-
in and he goes, "You are the sausage king of Chicago." He goes, "Yeah,
How
that's
have
me."
you finished your cigar before me?
Well, mine
That's-
was
that's
It was
crazy.
shorter.
I've never seen that happen before.
Well,
know.
mine
I'm
was
usually-
half the size of yours. It was. 'cause
Well,
this
you've
one,
heard that a lot.
This one was. Shut
Oh
up.
goodness.
This one was only like a 4 by something. It was smaller.
Anyway,
Okay.
I think that might wrap it up, boys.
All right, boy.
Wrap it up.
Can't
Hey
wait
guys,
till
been
next
fun.
week.
next week, listen to us on any podcast, Apple Podcast,
Not any podcast.
not any podcast,
Apple
Podbean, Apple
Podcast.
Podcast, Spotify, YouTube now.
There you go.
Listen to us on those.
Join us on the Facebook
Join us on the
page.
Facebook. We have Instagram.
Smoking
also-
Butts and Tapping Ash.
Smoking Butts, Tapping Ash.
And don't forget to get your barbecue pan order
Yes. You should have a little bit of
Yes.
time left.
Yeah, get on
Yes.
there and order
Get-
some barbecue. Help send a kid to Ireland
Yes.
for a,
Yep, and his
over a
chaperone.
month.
in. And we take donations. If you're not local
We
and don't
do.
want the meat, just make a donation.
Yep.
We'll put it to good use.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll spend it over there on something.
He sure will. Have a good time.
Oh, yeah. All right,
Remember
guys.
that
Look,
the rest of his life.
we're getting closer. Let me check real quick. We're getting closer to the 550 mark on our Facebook. Let me bring that up real quick. I'm trying.
Oh, for our teaser?
Yeah. Ooh, we're at 533 members to Smoking Butts Tapping Ash on Facebook.
Okay.
When we get to 550.
What about at 550 we give them a T-shirt too?
Yeah, number
Number
fi-
550
All
will
of
get a
them?
T-shirt.
No.
Whoever's number 550.
We'll have to figure out some kind of contest because I don't think we can see who that number is.
I've been trying to look. I can't really see.
I don't think there's a way.
No, you can see like when they join. Like it'll say 5 minutes ago. Blah blah. You know.
Yeah.
I tell you
We'll-
what, when
we'll
we get to
figure it out.
550, we will pick somebody out of the 550 to get
And-
a T-shirt.
Okay, let's do
Can I
that.
do that?
Ooh,
I
that
have a
looks
better
good.
idea.
What-
Okay.
oh.
What's your idea?
So we have a cook-off coming up in May.
May
So
13th.
that's right around the corner. First person that comes up and tells us they heard this on the podcast gets a sticker, a koozie, and a shirt.
There you go.
There we go.
There's your
There we go. The first
Waterloo,
person
Illinois.
only.
First
Yes.
person that tells one of us.
Yeah,
that
any
comes
one
up
of
and
us.
says, "Hey, we've been listening. We heard that on the podcast."
That's right. We heard you guys
They just
smoking
got to
butts and tapping ass.
They just got to reach out to us.
They got to be there.
They got to be there.
Oh, they got to be in. Comes
First
up to us
person to be there.
in person.
Yep. They might even get a sample of some food.
Oh,
If
they will
come
get a
at the
sample.
right time.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, what if they walk up to me tomorrow and
No, this is at the
At the
cook-off.
at a
contest.
cook-off,
This is at the one cook-off, the Waterloo.
the Waterloo.
What's
one.
it called again? The name of it, the official name.
Water.
Beer and Barbecue Festival.
Well, that's our first
Yeah.
Beer
con.
Barbecue.
Beer
Beer
Barbecue.
Beer
Barbecue
Barbecue.
Festival.
May 13th. We'll be there May 12th and 13th, in Waterloo. Yeah, first
Yep.
one.
There we go.
First one to tell
All
us
right,
that.
guys.
All right,
It's
guys.
been fun.
It has been.
Until next week.
Okay,
All right.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.